Growing up, the Super Nintendo was one of the most amazing machines next to the VCR to bring me some of my most cherished childhood memories. Life was so much simpler then. Games like Super Mario World and DKC really put a timestamp on my constant trips down memory lane. I, like many others, are suckers for nostalgia, right? I guess that's why retro games are an expensive commodity nowadays, and it's cool everyone feels the same, but it sucks that there are some who take advantage of the situation by selling shit like Pokemon cards, Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation games at ridiculous prices. But whatever, that's another topic for another time. I bring all this up because if you don't know already, Nintendo has an online service on the Switch, right? I mean, we all know that. I shouldn't have to say it. Where you can play retro games, and it's a pretty big list so far. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to go through the SNES library. It has games like Zelda, Super Tennis, Well, he looks familiar. I've always dreamt of being a goalie. You will not score one on me, okay? I am the greatest blocker in the world, the best one you've ever seen so far. Super Metroid, Stunt Race, and Demon Crest. To questionable shit like Peacekeepers? Hey Punk, are you tough enough? Is that the name of the fucking game? Or is that what Gorilla Goku was saying? What the fuck is Psycho Dream? Doomsday Warrior has some pretty dope cover art, not gonna lie. Anyway, every month or so Nintendo releases like a few of these titles for the service, and this time around they put out Mario Kart Special, Baseball Simulator, Spankys Quest, Magical Drip, and Joe and Mac. So I thought it'd be interesting to kind of go through them real quick.
You buy your kids a $1.99 hamburger Happy Meal.
Let's start with Mario Kart. I have no idea what special means, but let's find out. Well, it's just Mario Kart. Alright, so let's check out Baseball Simulator 1.0. Ooh, Culture Brain. That's a pretty dope band name though. Now to clarify, I'm not a sports guy. I know, shut up. But I just was never interested into sports like that. I loved to play them as a kid, but I never watched them. So as expected, I never really liked playing sports video games either. Not because they suck or anything, but because I suck at them. I mean, I am genuinely bad at sports games. I mean, look at this. My God. On the other hand, I am halfway decent at arcade-style sports games like NFL Blitz, NBA Jams, NBA and NFL Streets, you know, that type of shit. But as for this game, I am horrendous at it, alright? But to be quite honest, I did have some fun with it. Alright, so let's move on to Spankys Quest, which sounds a little dirty. God, that's one ugly-ass startup screen. The fuck is that, an apple with legs? Now I know I'm playing some sick shit. No lie, this is the longest and most uninteresting opening of a retro game that I've ever played. And the game is no better. So essentially, a witch possesses the fruit in this monkey's backpack, right? They come into life and they try to kill him. Or her.
Please do not use gendered language to address everyone.
All I'm doing is throwing bubbles that pop into baseballs to kill the enemy to collect keys to advance to the next level. I've honestly had more fun picking up dog shit. In other words, this game sucks.
Boy, am I glad I got my sense of humor from you, Mom.
Next on the list is Magical Drop, and honestly it is a huge improvement over Spanky's useless quest. Now I'm going to be completely honest, and I'm going to be biased because I love puzzle games like this. I can't help it, it's my ADHD. The opening scene is pretty awesome. You got a half-naked chick with 3 eyes, a bunch of people with swords, and oh yeah, a villain with lightning. Ka-cha-cha. There really is not much to say that isn't self-explanatory. I mean, you grab balls and you launch them into their proper colors to clear the board before it collapses onto you. Out of all the games that I'm talking about here, this one I spent the most time on. And again, it's because of my ADHD. Next is Joe and Mac. Mac and Joe, mac and cheese, baby! The sequel is available on the list of NES titles on the service. I played it a while back and I beat it. It's a really fun game, you know, something you could jump into right after you play this one. But anyway, Joe and Mac, the first one, is about a couple of cavemen who gotta rescue some damsels in distress from a rival tribe. Nothing more, nothing less. What I like about this game and its sequel is the colors are super vibrant and sharp. The controls aren't too bad either, easy to understand, not too complicated. But it does become a pain in the ass when the hit detection becomes a little off. Also, I hate when games put items or weapons in unreachable areas like this shit right here. Come on! Fucking kidding me? Now I can't grab that shit? And this is the first level on the first second of the game. Speaking of shit, there are a number of weapons you can collect throughout the game. A boomerang, a bone, even a fucking fireball, which is as useless as the one in Ghosts and Goblins. If you like a good platformer like I do, Joe and Mac and its sequel are great to jump into if you're tired of playing Super Mario World for the 100th fucking time like me.
Get connected for free.
Booty is booty.
So that was a short list of newly released games on the SNES app. Nothing really mind-blowing or noteworthy, but you can tell that Joe and Mac was a highlight out of all these titles. I wish Nintendo would put more thought or shit, man, even cared when putting out games for the service. I feel they think they're doing us or they did us a favor for putting Link to the Past or Super Mario World when all we're really asking for are a set of decent games like Goof Troop or Mega Man X. Hell, I'll even take some fucking C+ cheese like Cool Spot, Speedy Gonzales, even Rocky Rodent. This definitely won't be the first or the last time a company like Nintendo will disappoint its fans/supporters. I mean, all we can really do is complain on Twitter, right? I guess, and request better from these companies we put so much money and time into. But until then, the world will keep on spinning until shit changes. So, to all my viewers, thank y'all and have a good fucking night.